Ladies and gentlemen, Soul from the O, live in the neighborhood. What's good with you, man?
What's good, brother? Thank you for having me.
Come
Thank you
on,
for
bro.
having me.
Come on, bro. My pleasure.
Yeah. Good to be
Yo,
here.
bro, man, a couple things to talk about. First, let's just like off top, bro. The project, Queens and Pharaohs, it's out now,
Yeah.
bro. It's dope.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Real talk. Thank you.
But I got to keep it 100, bro. Like before the project came out, I wasn't super familiar, so I listened to the project and I was like, I really dig it, and I had to go back and look at some of the other projects that you've released, the mixtape, the other singles, and I was like, okay, I'm slipping, like big time slipping, yo.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nah, you're not slipping. You're not slipping.
well, I mean, I guess off top, bro. Like, if
Yeah.
people haven't listened to the project beyond this radio show, they may not realize how. I guess is personal a good way to describe this particular offering that you gave to us?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely personal. I mean, it's dedicated to my parents. 4 years in the making. When I started off, a little backstory, man. I always had this picture of my parents as high school sweethearts. And I had two versions of them. One of them, they was smiling, cheesy like lovers, and one, they was real serious. And the real serious one I always dug because I was like, man, they was like 15, 16 years old. Did they even know what they was going to do? Did they know I was going to come? Of course they didn't. Anyways, this thing turned into something that I just had to make. And yeah, it started off real personal. When I saw this picture, it epitomized like them saying, yo, this is a representation of Queens and Pharaohs and some excellence, right? And I went on this journey, man, and 4 years, and I had this idea of having my parents on the record as interludes, and it was dope. 4 years in the making. Mom's hears it, pops hears it, my mom's hears it. She's like, "Yo, that's dope." And 2 weeks later, she passes after it was done. And so that fueled another song on the record, of course. So it's so personal. It's beyond words. There's some songs I can't even listen to. You know what I mean, type of thing, because it strikes home like that. Um, and it's also why I'm here with you today, because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna turn every corner, every stone, if I can, to tell people about this record. And so I'm glad to be here with you. And yeah, thank you for having me.
That's what's
Yeah.
up, bro. It's one of the things that I love about this art form is from its inception, it's been a vehicle that that we have been able that we've used to tell our story
Right.
throughout the history of hip hop. And I think we've seen it in different forms, going through different times. I mean, to keep it 100, if we're real honest about it, the music that I've heard you put out prior to this project, you've always done that anyway. You've utilized your platforms to tell these stories. I think this one just comes across a little bit different in terms of how the story is told. So I guess my question is, was that did that seem familiar in terms of writing this project? In that you were just doing what you do. The topic might have been a little bit different, but that's what it seems that you've done through your career.
Yeah, it has. And ironically, I think what's different about this is that, I've been kind of political, going up to now, and I still am, I'm not abandoning that. But I think I was working on another project that I'm really excited about. I won't say too much about that. But while I was working on another project, I was just reminded, like, yo, man, you can like write a story. You can tell a story. And so I'm like, right, and that's like hip hop day one. We was telling stories, right? And so this time I was like, what, instead of telling a story about you know fighting the power or resisting and that sort of thing, let me tell a story about a character trying to get their life together. You know what I mean? In that excellence way of like, it ain't where you start, it's where you end. And so I started really tapping into more of that storytelling, and just from different angles and different narratives. And I feel like I tapped into something beautiful, something that I feel like was always there, but I just kind of been like, yeah, I'll get to it. And so, yeah, man, I'm glad it's resonating.
No
You know.
doubt, no doubt. So from the all right, bro. So again, just gotta, I always got to keep it 100 with my listeners, bro. Anybody who listens to my show, whenever I have an opportunity to talk to people about listening to a new project that they put out, I always tell people that I go in saying, okay, I'm gonna listen to the entire project and then see which song makes me go back. Which
Wow.
song,
Yeah.
which one do I go back to? I didn't do that on this project, bro. I got to
Okay.
song number 2 and I had to
Hmm.
run it back, bro. Family Tree, yo.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, man. Hey, thank you, thank you.
Like off top, B. Like, you know what I mean? The sample of one
Yeah,
of the greatest hip hop groups of all time to start things off, bro. Like, and then it
yeah,
really, to me, it really does help. Aside from the introduction, it really does sort of help set the theme for what we have coming through the rest of the project. So even the
yeah.
sequencing of the project that way is just super dope, B.
Thank you, thank you. Yo, that song "Family Tree," real talk. Shout out to Hezekiah. Hezekiah out of Philly. Shout out to Hezekiah. Dope producer, dope
Yes,
MC. I don't
yes.
know if you're familiar, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
he's
oh
he's
yeah.
so true story, man. Yo, he FaceTimed me. He was playing me beats, and I was like, "Yo, I like that song, that track." He's like, "Yeah," and so I was like, man, I've always wanted to sample Run DMC "Son of Byford." You know that part that goes whoop whoop whoop. Hey, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. True story, true story. We get this brother on the phone if I could. I'm telling you, he's in his studio. He's like, he puts a record. He's like, oh, you mean this? And he drops the sample, and it just lines up. And I'm telling you, like, it happened with this song. It happened with other songs in this project. And I'm not even trying to be extra with it and be dramatic, but I'm telling you, it happened just like this. He didn't have to do no pitch correct on it. It was just like drop, and it just worked. And that really told me that I was on the right path, yo. Like seriously, that let me know, like, oh, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, was like, yeah, yeah, keep on going. That's where you should be, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad it resonated with you.
That's so
Yeah.
dope. Well, listen, bro, can I keep you for a couple breaks?
Oh, for sure, for
Okay,
sure.
okay, let's do this, man. I want to get into that joint since we talking so much about it. Couple shout outs, man. Shout out to my guy Big Wino. Shout out to my guy John Bells, both tapped in to the neighborhood tonight. I see y'all, man. We gonna get into this, man. This is from the latest release from Soul from the name of the project is Queens and Pharaohs. We gonna get into this joint, Family Tree, right here on X-Ray FM. Welcome to the neighborhood. Yeah. Bro. It's fire, bro. It's just fire,
I know.
man. Oh,
Thank you.
chopping up with Soul from the yo, shout out to Ayatollah who tapped in. I see you, homie. One of the dopest producers ever. Um,
Yeah,
the as you continue through the project as we've already talked about, it that really does set the stage. But I would be remiss if I didn't take a minute to really ask you because in preparing for the interview, and as I said, I had a chance to go back and look look back at your catalog and what you have given us as an artist and as a creative in the times in which we are living right now. Like, bro, your voice is um, like more than needed. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Does that resonate with you as an artist who's done what you've done um, to date?
yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, I feel like I don't know how most artists create, but I feel like when I create, I'm coming from a place often like I'm trying to make music that I don't hear, right? Or maybe I don't hear enough of, right? And so, same thing goes with making music that is relevant for the times. um, Unfortunately, we still have oppression, we still have racism and all the isms and all of that, you know what I'm saying, and that just affects us in so many different ways that we know. So it'd be silly of me to be like, hey, everything's good. You know what I mean? Like even when I'm saying things are good, I'm really trying to be like, how do you make it through some hard times right now. You know what I mean? Um, but not to ignore the fact that like we're going through some hard stuff. It's not just optimism detached from reality, right? So it's got to be tapped in. So I feel like my music, my message is right on time. And man, I wrote a song about police brutality called Cop X, true story before Oscar Grant. I don't know if you're familiar with Oscar Grant. They made a movie called Fruitvale Station, right?
Yeah.
But I wrote that song. I used a sample of this brother's mother um, at the end of the song. But I wrote this song about somebody else who got killed by the police a year prior. And then when he got killed, and I went to the grocery store. I was shopping at the grocery store he was at. I was like, I have to release this song because it's our community's mourning, right? But man, it's like, how many times, is that song relevant? It's relevant like every month. You know what I mean? And so I feel like it's important to give people music like that, and not just pure entertainment.
No
So yeah.
doubt, no doubt. Well, you know, coming from someone who works to be a curator of the art form, who really was introduced to hip hop in the early ages, because I'm an old head, and really has an appreciation for those themes of education that is mixed with entertainment, but
Yeah.
really makes you think, that makes you pause, that makes you look at life. The way that you have done that through your writing, through your gift. I just want to say thank you, bro. Let you know how much it's appreciated, that it's
Right.
seen, and and I want to give you encouragement just to continue to do it, man, because like I said,
Right.
in the times in which we live in right now, bro, it's definitely needed for real, for real. No pressure.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right on, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's nice as a creative because when a lot of times when you're making songs and you're writing songs, you're doing that by yourself, and you don't know how that's gonna resonate. I mean, you believe in yourself, you believe in your craft, but you don't know. Am I tripping on this, or is this going everybody else going to trip on this, right?
Yeah,
And so it's good to always get that feedback, and either way too, right? Even if it's like, man, I like this song, but I didn't like that song. All right, that's cool too. But no, it's always nice to hear when it resonates in a positive way. Real talk.
that's
So
what's
thank
up. That's what's up, man.
you.
Chopping up with soul from the O. All right, bro. So you are, West Coast. You're literally just down the highway from where we are. The album is
Yeah,
out now. We're working on getting the word out, letting people know that it's out. Any plans to touch any stages? You know what I mean, and reach the people like in a
yeah.
real way that way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm performing here in the Bay a lot. Shoot, I just performed last Saturday. I got a thing on the 22nd. I'd love to do some tours and other dates. I've done spot dates before, Savannah, Georgia. Some places back east. So, man, I'd love to come up to Portland, yo. If you know of any joints, man. I big or small, man. I rap on a corner, a stadium. You know, a
Word
backyard
up.
barbecue. True story. Uh, the highest honor for artists is to be heard. You know what I mean? And so, uh, any opportunity I can do to get heard, man. That's all love. You
That's
know?
what's up, bro. That's what's up. Well, I know
Yeah.
I know a couple people, so I'll
All
see
right.
I'll see if I
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
connect some dots.
Right on.
Queens and Pharaohs is out and available right now. Before I let you get up out of here, bro, just a couple of things. One, as the music is out and platforms like this are available to really spread the word and let people know what's up. As people are hearing this, if they want to be sure that they're staying connected, if they want to be sure that they're not missing where you might be, what's the easiest and most direct way for people to just stay connected with you, follow you?
Yeah, that's a great question. I'm on all pretty much most of the social medias, but I'm very big on IG. So you can reach me at soul11525. That's all numbers, soul11525. And any of the social medias, you can hit me there, or you can hit me on my website, 11525.com. But if you Google Soul from the O, you will find all sorts of ways to follow me. And yeah, I appreciate the love. True story.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
brother. Absolutely, man. Well, you're a neighborhood resident now, bro. You know what I'm saying? So all you got to do is say the word, and you're always welcome back here on this radio show, for real, for real.
Hey, that's what's up, man. It's good to know I got folks in Portland. So
Come on,
real talk.
come on,
Yeah.
bro. I As I let you get up out of here, bro. you know, kind of on what we were just talking about in terms of how I am impacted and moved by the work that you do. There's a song on the project that I really love. It's a song called "On My Way," and I feel like it's
Right.
such an uplifting, encouraging piece, man. You want to speak on that real quick?
Yes, On My Way, produced by the good, talented folk soundtrack. He's got some stuff on the new Rhapsody record. Really talented cat. I got to shout him out. He's from Oakland, so he's a Bay dude,
Word
real
up.
talented. And it features this singer by the name of Lylene St. Juice. She's incredible. Yeah, man, I heard this song and I wrote this song literally riding the train and the bus for about a month. I was working at a new job, and when I heard this song, I was just like, "Yo, I'm on my way," But like figuratively and literally, I was getting around, but it just felt like a new turn in life, and it felt um, like just anything is possible, if we just get on our way, right? And so, yeah, that's a little bit behind that song. I got a video for that song, and my homeboy's 57 drop Cadillac, and we had a lot of fun there, man. But I love this song. This is one of my favorite songs off this record, you know. So I'm glad you was feeling that one
That's
because
what's
it's
up.
definitely one of, yeah.
No doubt. All right, we're gonna leave him with this one, man. Soul from the O. Once again, the name of the project is Queens and Pharaohs. It's available everywhere right now that you get your music. Be sure to tap in with them. We're gonna work to try to see if we can't maybe make some connects and get them up here in the PDX. Because the Bay PDX Connect already exists, so
Oh yeah,
it's
for
only
sure.
right. It's only right.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna get into On My Way, brother man. Once again, thank you so much for taking the time for coming through. Definitely appreciate you. And yeah, man,
Yeah.
you got a platform here in the city, man. So know that's for real.
Right on. Thank you for having me again. I'm
Absolutely,
looking
brother.
forward to being back.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
brother. All right, man. Let's get it in. This is Soul from the O, On My Way, right here on X-Ray FM. Welcome to the neighborhood.